Chapter 19. Jack in the Box. He did not look as if he could have made it through the simplest college course. Be careful. You can't kill any people, Jack said. Remember that. Ancient is probably as close as we can come to representing the vast well of time. Animals smell better than people. Nothing's much good in your world. That made it worse. I'll eat anything I catch and kill, it said. Catch and kill. Jack found a beer can in the ditch. That was all. More bad smells. I want to know what you're up to. What makes water so delicious? Not of any abstract moral concern. I'm going to have to put you in that shed, for you're scaring the shit out of me. He turned around slowly. I'm back, Jack called. Did you get enough to eat? Mournful and feral and oddly beautiful, it was surrounded by trash and bald tires. Eyes closed. He didn't know. Jack winced. Jack had now attained a condition of genius. Jack looked at him curiously, then stepped inside the shed and sat down. What happens if I don't want to be locked up for 3 days? Whole squadrons of domestic cats went down his throat. All right, I'll go. What do we do now? Jack said. Should I go in the shed right now? And Jack also had no doubt it would kill him. Slowly and horribly, probably. Hot, regular, agitated-sounding spurts. Let's get over to that shed now, okay? His lips were puffy and cracked. His mind would not let him go. Of course, promising himself that he would look at it only when he absolutely had to. But instead of vomiting, he laughed. They had swelled and split the cheap penny loafers wide open. He uttered a noise very like, ah. We have to close the door now, I guess, Jack said. He was parched. You have to go in the shed. That's what you should remember. I'll go. He closed his eyes and began snoring loudly and theatrically, and his stomach was rumbling. Jack shivered. Now a fresh, hard jet of urine spurted out of him. Well, you want me to stay locked up in the shed for 3 days? Where? Jack said. Countries in Central America, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, Costa Rica. Your feet's too big. Oh, yes, I remember, Jack said. I know, Jack said, now suddenly feeling as if he had to cry. One hand was stuffed into his pants pocket, touching his depleted roll of bills. It was like holding a hairy creature about the size of a rabbit. Jack raised his hands to cup his mouth. Jack followed directions. Jack widened his jaws and began rubbing his crotch. Shit! Jack closed his eyes tightly and resumed snoring. He whispered through the door, How did you know? I guess we don't, Jack said. Are we going to stay like this a long time? Jack looked at him, saying nothing. Oh, you inconvenient son of a bitch, Jack said. He pulled it out of his pocket and held it up. Remember, if this kills me, you'll be alone. He pushed the round glasses up on his nose. Grunted, panted, grunted again. Put the lock on the door. His glasses smeared over his nose. His old buddy Richard, in his round glasses and ties and laced cordovans, turned his shoulders into hamburger. Oh, jeez. If you couldn't see it, it probably didn't exist. But Jack didn't think so. We almost went. Where? For a moment there, it was very close. Maybe I can, Jack asked in a low voice. He might not be able to eat, but he sure could walk. He looked more like an ordinary human being. No people. I feel better. I feel better, that's all. Damn, Jack said. If you remembered that story, then you can remember not to kill any people. If you kill any people, if you kill even one person... The odd, disturbing thought came to him again. He discovered that he did, too. Thanks, Jack breathed. Jack fell asleep almost at once, and woke up around 11 needing to urinate. He was afraid to lie down. He went around to the side of the shed, a straight, slim boy wearing jockey shorts, unlaced sneakers, and an open shirt. Mice, rabbits, cats, dogs, squirrels. He peed for what seemed like a very long time indeed, looking up at the sky as he did so. Overhead floated the moon, white and round and lovely. There was a face on the moon. We'd eat, we'd kill, kill, kill. A finger touched Jack's shoulder and ran slowly down to his waist. Jack had only been standing there with his penis in his hand, the foreskin pinched lightly between thumb and forefinger, looking at the moon. That was how it felt. Uncle Tommy's false teeth coruscated in the Sunset Strip gutter. Where?